Back to basketball. I think for Dame, for the organization, this is obviously I know Dame. We just had wine and sushi last week, but I think this is me taking all of that out, taking that all out of the equation. This isn't Dame telling me these types of things. I think the franchise is at a crossroad where they got to make a decision. Do you want to rebuild? Do you want to kind of build around some of the younger guys there? You got Sharp, you got Anthony, you got the number 3 pick, you got a lot of other pieces that you can kind of build around and hit the restart button. Or you could try to get a player or players around Dame to kind of contend for a championship. So I think I've said it before, the market will dictate what happens here. You could talk to AG all you want. You could talk to Dame all you want. He's very headstrong. He's going to do what he wants. And I don't think he's going to ask out. I don't think he's going to request out. But I will say this. I think based on how the draft goes and what happens leading up to the draft, if they're not positioned to have what we consider a title contending team or a puncher's chance. He's a boxer, right? He just wants a puncher's chance, and right now they do not have a puncher's chance. I think the fans can recognize that, the rest of the league can recognize that. Then I think they will have a discussion where they try to figure out what's best for him and where he should go. We talked about Miami, we've talked about Brooklyn, we've talked about your Knicks. I don't think your Knicks are going to be able to get him, but you never know in this business. It's more about what teams can offer for Dame, who has the right assets, because he can want to go where he wants to go. You can want him to go to a big market or to Boston or to all of these cities, but the pieces have to work. And I think for them as an organization, they're at a crossroad. If I was a betting man, I would say this is the last that we've seen of him there. If I was a betting man, I would say this is the last we've seen of him there. But I'm not a betting man, and I think he's going to let this play out. I think the organization is really going to see what they can honestly get both ways in terms of potentially moving D or potentially pairing him with a Mikal Bridges or someone of that caliber.
So CJ think Dame is going to be moved. A lot has happened since this interview, mainly that Bradley Beal is going to be traded. To who we do not know yet. And I think that affects where Dame is going to go. He's being linked to Miami. Now Bradley Beal is being linked to Miami also. One thing I do agree with, I think he will get moved. Uh, he's 32 years old. He has 2 prime years left where he's going to compete at the highest level. Then we will see a decline. He's only 6'2". Dame has to get his ring now. I think he will be moved to put in position to get in a ring. We just don't know where yet. Tell me where you going. Tell me where you think he's gonna go. Drop it down in the comments. Until the next video. Peace.